Hello, this is George, and I'm going to show you how I am preparing for my Trend Following Battle Royale report. And I'm incorporating my new TS-ChartCycler. And I'm going to show you how you can not automate, but you can somewhat semi-batch process this reporting. You've got to get all the data out of TradeStation. And it's, as you know, chart-centric, so we need to automate a little bit or create a batch process so we can get the data out quickly. As you can see, I've got at least 10 trading strategies. These are all trend following strategies. The inputs have been set properly, and I've got my new TS-ChartCycler added into it. It's going to look into this folder on my C drive to find the symbol list that I want to cycle through. I'm going to cycle a chart every 10 seconds. So that's one step. I have this TS Portfolio Merge output V4. I'm outputting performance metrics so I can read that into my TS Portfolio Merge Pro. And I also have a stop loss. But I've got all these 10 systems and I want to automate this as much as I possibly can. And I only have one chart in my workspace. So the way you do that is before I start the process, I wanted to get all the names of these strategies, because I have to input the name of each strategy. This is where there's a little bit of a hiccup with the process. You have to put the name of the strategy in the strategy label in my TS Portfolio Merge output or my other TS-CSVS output. When you buy the system, TS-ChartCycler, you do need to give the name of the strategy, so you have to have that available. So what I did, I just simply took a screenshot of all these systems. And then I went to my Chat GPT. You could use Gemini, whatever. It's going to do the same thing. And I had a very simple request. I said, can you create a text output of the names in the name column of the image below? I would like to have each strategy name on a separate line enclosed in double quotes. So it went in there, analyzed a screenshot, and created the text output. And then I just simply copied that into a text file. And I've got that right here. Just those names. So let's jump into the process real quick. I've already started it. And again, this is going to be my output for my trend following system battle royale. So we're going to compare trading trend following algorithms against each other. So let's just jump back into TradeStation. And I've already done one. So we're going to do the Andromeda-like version or system. I'm sorry. We're going to hit status aberration strategy off. We're going to turn Andromeda-like on. We're going to go down here and we've got to change the name. It's not aberration strategy any longer. So I jump over to my text file. It's Andromeda-like. So I just copy the whole thing. Copy. Go in here and paste it. Hit OK. So I have my output turned on, I have my stop loss turned on, and I have my TS-ChartCycler turned on. And the only other strategy I've turned on is my Andromeda-like. That's the system I want to get the output from. So we're going to hit close. It's going to go ahead and apply all that. But to get this ChartCycler going, I have a list and it starts at gold. So we have to change the chart to gold. Once you do that, it's going to start cycling that strategy across my list of symbols. So it went from gold and went to cocoa. There's trades. There's a volatility filter built into that strategy. That's the reason you don't see a lot of trades at the end of the run, especially in gold. So what it's creating is this here. So we go over to my folder, and it's creating the Andromeda-like at es.csv. So that's one way of somewhat creating a batch process with TradeStation. And I wanted to get my data out into a third-party products such as my TS Portfolio Merge Pro. So check this out at my website, www.georgepruitt.com. I am going to publish this report for free. It's going to be called the Trend Following Battle Royale 2026. Thank you.